welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video. I picked up some of the pieces from the Encanto Alamar collaboration with Disney. I have the eyeshadow palette, one of the blushes, and one of the highlighters, and I'm just very excited to play with these pieces and put together a look. This is a little card that came with my package. So there was a whole collection. There was a mirror, there were two blushes, a highlighter, eyeshadow palette. There were some liners, there was face brushes, eye brushes, and then there was lip gloss and lip pencils. The only thing I got, like I said, was the eyeshadow palette, one of the blushes, and one of the highlighters. The rest of it was nice, but just wasn't something that I just really wanted. Depending on the quality of how the blush applies, I might go back and get the other blush that I have both. Just a little bit of information about the brand. Alamar Cosmetics is an independent brand. They're cruelty-free, which I absolutely love. Founded by makeup artist Gabriela Trujillo, I think is how you say her name. It's Latin-owned and Latin-operated, which I absolutely love. The eyeshadow palette was $32. The blush was $17 and the highlighter was $21, so I think that's pretty reasonable for an independent brand. As you guys know, I am a huge Disney fan. It was a toss-up between this collection and the Rudolph the Red-Nosed collection by Colourpop, but this one just won by a landslide. We haven't seen the movie yet. We're actually going to see it next weekend when my husband comes home for my daughter's birthday. Really excited about that. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit about the collection while I throw in some B-roll. Inspired by Disney's Encanto's magical interpretation of Colombia, Alamar Cosmetics created an inclusive 13-piece makeup collection intentionally designed to capture the essence of the film's characters and settings. The Alamar team was so moved and inspired by the way this film uplifts and showcases Latinos. The celebration of large extended families, diversity of skin tones, food, music, and culture is incredible to see. We are really excited about this. The trailers just looked absolutely amazing. As an independent and Latino-owned brand, it has been an honor to be trusted with capturing this film's magic through the art of makeup. Disney's Encanto's messages of family, self-love, and optimism are present in every aspect of our collection, from the shades we created to the names of each product to the amor proprio affirmations found on our mirrors. This collection brings the film to life through colors you can touch, swatch, and wear. With mucho amor from our Alamar familia to yours, Gabby Trujillo. So I just think that's absolutely just beautiful. One thing that I will say, I did have a little bit of trouble when it came to swatching the mattes, especially this shade right here, which is called Colombia. This one swatched really patchy. I had to really kind of go back and forth over it to get it to swatch. The other mattes were okay in the swatches, but I had a little bit of difficulty with them as well. But as we know, the way that a shade swatches isn't necessarily going to be how it's going to go on the eyelids, but I'm looking forward to going ahead and putting it together a look. First thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids with my Milani eyeshadow primer, and then we will throw on the blush and highlighter first, and then put together our eyelid. I've been testing out the Juvia's Place I Am Magic primer, and so far I do like it. I don't like it as much as this one. And I don't like it as much as the I Am Magic concealer that I usually like to use to prime my eyelids, but the eyeshadow primer is working decently. I'm still testing it out. I haven't decided for sure whether or not I really like it. Alright, now for the blush and the highlighter. The blush is called Hermosa Rosa. This embossing is just absolutely amazing. All the detail that went into that. I don't even want to put my brush into this because I don't want to mess it up. The other shade is called I'm Blossom. Like I said, depending on the quality of how this applies, I might go ahead and grab the other blush because this is just stunning. So I got a little bit on my brush, and so far the embossing has not messed up. I just love this beautiful peachy red tone. I have one other palette from Alamar Cosmetics. I don't remember the name of it. I got it in a BoxyCharm box. It is really pretty, but I've never used a blush or highlighter from Alamar Cosmetics. I'm kind of excited about this. And that is applying beautifully. Oh, wow. That tone is gorgeous. Ooh, that is stunning. Yeah, I think I'm going to go on the website and go ahead and grab the other blush. As far as I know, the collection is still in stock. It is not sold out. So next we're going to apply this highlighter. It's called Flex Alert. I noticed when I did the swatches, it has kind of a shift to like gold, rose gold, pink. It's just really pretty. I'm excited to see how that's going to look on the cheekbones. Alright. Ooh, that is pretty. You can definitely see that shift in the application. It is showing a little bit of my texture on the top of my cheekbones, but I don't mind. It is really, really pretty. There's a tiny bit of a glitter reflect, just a very, very tiny bit, but it disperses really, really well, so very pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Vine Time and I'm going to lay that down in the crease, a little bit on the outer corner, and then I'm going to take Familia first right here and lay that on the outer corner. This color story is just so magical. I'm hoping that these shades blend a little bit better than they swatched, because they were pretty patchy in the swatch, especially that deep green bluish shade. All right, so far it's blending, but so far this matte formula, it's not super smooth. I'm going to kind of pack it on right into the crease, and then I'm going to take a blender brush and see if I can blend it out. I'm mainly just laying this one down into my crease. I'm going to take this blender brush from Beauty Bay and we're just going to see if we can blend this out. I just want to diffuse it a little bit more. Kind of sticking like right in here. It's just not blending. This is a shadow formula that I may have to like really work with to get it to blend, but so far, yeah, it's just kind of sticking right in here. It's not really moving anywhere. All right, well, let's move on to this next shade, the Familia first. I'm gonna put that in the outer corner. Maybe that shade will blend a little bit better. I'm gonna take my detail brush from Beauty Bay and we're going to use that to lay the shade on the outer corner. This collection as a whole was just so beautiful, and I feel like, you know, the creator did such a wonderful job with capturing the essence of the film and the Latin culture. Okay, this shade is blending a lot better. Do you see that? I'm putting it on and it is blending right out. So maybe that Vine Time shade was just, the formula in that particular shade was just a little bit harder to formulate. Sometimes those deeper olivey greens, that can happen, but this shade is blending like butter. That is stunning. I'm going to pack a little bit more into the crease, that corner. It always takes a little bit more time for me to blend on this side because the skin on this side is looser than the skin on this side. You know, I'm over the age of 40, so that's expected. All right, that is a beautiful shade. That is stunning. I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit more of Vine Time and just kind of apply it in here to kind of bring that green back a little bit. It's a pretty shade. Yeah, it does not want to blend out. I'm going to go ahead and take the Columbia shade, which is that teal bluish green, and lay that close to the lower lash line. That was the shade I had the most difficult time with in the swatches, so I'm hoping that it'll actually blend a little bit better on the eyelid because it really is a beautiful shade. I'm just going to take it and just lightly blend it. That is gorgeous. Oh, that is a beautiful shade. That is stunning. Oh, that's pretty. So far on the eyelid, it seems to be working pretty well. I might try to do an IGTV TikTok video with this later and try to make this shade as my focus so we can see how well it will actually blend on the eyelid. All right, now to dip into my shimmers. I definitely want to do Rise and Shine. This one has kind of a shifty gold to pink. And then maybe Porque I Can. So maybe I'll take these two. So we'll put this one towards this part and then we'll blend it in to this one. I'm definitely going to be laying down a tacky base with these. I'm going to use my base booster from BH Cosmetics. I'm wanting to get the NYX Glitter Primer. I've heard that one is really good for shimmer, metallic, foil type shades, but this is the one that I have, so this is the one I'm going to lay down. I noticed when I did the swatches, some of the shimmers were a little bit harder to swatch. Maybe like they were a little more hard pressed in the pan than the other ones. And so I definitely want to give them their best chance by laying down a glitter base first. I'm just going to kind of carve out where I want it to go. And I'm probably going to have to go back into that familiar shade to blend it out on the edges. So first I have that Pourquoi, I think I'm saying that right, I Can shade. I'm just going to lay this in the other part here. I'm going to pack that right there, going into the crease. I have so many errands I have to run today. After this video, I'm going to do another Shop Miss A haul. You won't see that one until like later on in the week, but I do want to go ahead and get that filmed. I'm currently washing my linens. I need to drop off some toys and some dress-up stuff that my son is pulling out of his toy collection. I need to take that to Goodwill. I need to get my oil changed. I need to get my car washed. I need to go to the grocery store. I was going to take Isaac to get his second Pfizer vaccine dose today, and then I realized I have all this other stuff to do, and they're having a dance at his school. I don't want him to miss that, so I'm just going to go ahead and go on Monday after I get off of work. Just check him out early and then run him up to the health department so he can get that second dose and he will be fully vaccinated. All right, that is pretty. That's such a beautiful green. Doing the tacky base was definitely the way to go. I feel like if I had just laid it directly to my eyes, I would not be getting this intensity that I'm getting now. It's like a green blue kind of shift. Oh, that is stunning. I'm going to take the other side of the brush, dip into Rise and Shine, and we're going to blend that in the middle. Just going to blend it into it. I have the first shade down kind of at an angle so that I'm not going like straight up and down, but it just kind of slowly does a gradient blending into one shade into the other. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very foily. Can you see that? Wow. You can definitely see that rose gold pinky kind of a shift in this shade. That is stunning. That is incredible. Wow, that is beautiful. Yeah, I'm glad that I went with this palette instead of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed collection. I thought the color story in that one was pretty, but it didn't really like make me super excited. It wasn't like when I saw that one, I was like, oh my god, I've got to get this. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. But when I saw this collection, it took my breath away. I thought it was so beautiful. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Familiar first. Blend out the edges on the outer part of the eye. Real quick, I'm going to take a little more of the I Can shade and lay it right here, really close to my lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of that into this shade. I'm going to go ahead and set everything down real quick with my Urban Decay All-Nighter, since I do have some errands to do. I kind of want this to last. I'm going to give my little hand fan a spin here. That really did help to dry everything down really quickly. All right, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to throw something in my waterline, throw on my liner, my lashes. We'll come back and put on lips and then do our closing thoughts. You guys, I am loving how this eye look came out. It is just looking so pretty. I threw this Colourpop gel liner in Toucan Do It in my lower waterline. This is part of that Lush Life collaboration. It's just a really pretty metallic gold. I thought it would go with this eye look very well. I line my eyes using my She Glam Dual Eye Pencil. One end is a cream liner. I use this to tight line along the top, and then I use the ink liner to do my wing. And my lashes are from Lily Lashes. It does not say what the style is, but these are just so beautiful. They came out of a BoxyCharm. They are just fluffy and flared, and I love these. All right, now let's throw on some lips and finish out this video. I'm going to throw on this Petal Pout liner from Flower Beauty. This is in Cherry. This and one other shade I found at the Dollar Tree. I've been wanting to try them for a while, so I was very happy to see them. Very super creamy formula. The lipstick I'm going to try today is one of the ones from Jason Wu, Lip, Cheek, and Eye, although I'm only going to be using these on my lips. Shade is in Jelly Roll. It's going to be wine, purpley pink. Hopefully it'll go well with this lip pencil. If not, we'll have to adjust. But I wanted to try these for a while, so I'm very, very excited. It's very smooth and opaque. Feels very comfortable. That is a very, very pretty shade. And it actually went with the lip pencil pretty well. Interesting to see how long wearing these are throughout the day. All right, now for our final thoughts, as far as first impressions goes. The collection, as far as the packaging, the theming, everything is stunning. Alamar did such a wonderful job capturing all the elements of the film. Like I said, I've only seen the trailer so far. I haven't actually seen the film itself, but just from what I've seen of the trailers, which are absolutely visually stunning in themselves, I believe she did a wonderful job with capturing everything in this packaging. And the color story, absolutely beautiful as palette's concerned. The shimmers worked really well for me. This shade right here, Tanealia First, blended like butter. I did have an issue with Vine Time. This was a little bit patchy. Could be just because of the type of shade of green and the pigments that were used. But yeah, this one I had a little bit harder time working with. This one blended beautifully on the lower lash line. I am going to try to do an IG look so that I can actually use this one all over my lid to see how well it blends, as an overall shade. But as a whole, I did enjoy this palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The blush and the highlighter, oh my god, these were stunning. The blush, Hermosa, Rosa, oh my god, this blended like a dream on the cheeks. The color is absolutely stunning. I am definitely going to go on the website and see if the other shade is in stock. If it is, I'm going to grab it. Everything about this, packaging, embossing, it is just beautiful. The highlighter was also pretty. This one has kind of a gold to pink shift to it, and you can definitely see it on the cheek. It's just so pretty. The Flower Pout lip liner, very, very creamy, and so far I'm liking this Jason Wu lipstick. It's a deeper shade, so if this one is a little bit more patchy, that's to be understood, but it is a beautiful shade, and I think it goes very well with this eye look. All right, guys, so that is the end of the video. Let me know if you picked this collection up. If you did, what part of the collection was your favorite? Are you a Disney fan like me? Are you looking forward to seeing this film if you haven't seen it already? I think it has already in the theater, if I can remember, or it's launching this weekend. I'm not exactly sure, but if you did pick up any of the pieces in the collection, let me know. If you picked up the glosses, mirror, anything else that I don't have, let me know what you thought about them. I may go ahead and pick them up later. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe. And if you'd like to be notified of any videos coming up in the future, just be sure to tap that notification bell down below so you'll be notified each and every time. And if you are not already, I would love it if you would consider hopping over to Instagram and TikTok and following me over there too. Thank you guys so much for being here on my posting for 25 days in a row journey. Hopefully everything will continue to go smooth. I won't have any more issues like I did with the very first vlog. Be safe, guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.